for all the people that couldn't make it. So tonight I wanted to talk about volume. Okay, so one second. All right. So with volume, right? I mean, for everybody who is emerald or above, right here, which I think is most of us, except for Tara, right? You earn team cycle bonuses off of volume, okay? So did you know, for example, that if you sell a challenge pack, you only get, I mean, you sell a $160 challenge pack and you get like 35 TV, 35 team volume points. That's it, okay? But if you get somebody to renew their Shakeology, you get 90 personal team volume points for that, okay? So yeah, you get 90 PV, right? But you also get 90 TV for that, okay? So for team volume, it is much more important to have customer retention over customer acquisition, okay? So one thing to keep in mind is, like Beachbody, they put all the importance on customer acquisition, right? They reward you for Success Club 5, Success Club 10, right? They reward you for new acquisitions because that's important. It's important to have that new life blood coming in, but it's more important for team volume to have that retention, to have those customers stay on Shakeology or performance or whatever they're doing every single month, okay? Because that is going to give you 3 times the team volume that a new acquisition will give you, even though they're spending more money, okay? And that I mean, especially don't think of your customers, but think of your team's customers and your downline customers, right? That's why it's important to teach your coaches how to, you know, run challenge groups and keep people engaged and keep people, you know, engaged with their health and their fitness and with Shakeology, right? Because that's going to help your team volume week after week after week. So there's 3 ways to increase team volume or increase volume, right? One of them, like we talked about, is find new people, okay? Second way we talked about, get the existing people to retain longer, right? To stay on Shakeology longer. That's the second way to create more volume for you and your team. The third way, and this is kind of what the subject of tonight is, and it's like the important one that we want to talk about, is getting those existing customers to spend more money, okay? So you've sold most of your customers, you sold a challenge pack, they're on Shakeology, but that's all they know. They're buying Shakeology every month, right? But Beachbody has, I don't know how many products, they have a lot of amazing products, and our customers and our coaches are not using them, okay? Like everybody knows, and I asked you guys to pick a product and to come here and talk about it, right? And you guys all picked the performance line, right? Because everybody knows about the performance line. Those are the no-brainers, right? Those are the easy ones. But I mean, what about, you know, the Shakeology boost? What about Derm Exclusive? What about Activate vitamins? What about, you know, there's a ton of stuff that you can promote and talk to your customers about. You know, if you're running challenge groups, why not pick a product every week and highlight a different product? You know, we can do that in our Premier group, Armando. You know, we could set in the schedule, like we could call it Product Tuesday, or I don't know. We got to think of a better name, but you know, like a theme. And like every single week, we could highlight a different maybe we could do a different family of products. We could do like week 1 is performance line. Week 2 is derm exclusive. Week 3 is Shakeology boosts. And week 4 is Daily Sunshine or something like that, right? Yeah, Daily Sunshine. That was something you guys could have picked. No one picked Daily Sunshine, you know? There are, for you moms out there, I know that there are a lot of mom coaches that are killing it with Daily Sunshine, you know? Moms and dads. I know, Armando, didn't you do a video of your kids drinking Daily Sunshine? Did you get any? You're muted.
Yeah, and when I went to Super Saturday, they gave me 2 extra samples too. So I'm maybe meeting up with my newest customer that just purchased a challenge pack, which he has 2 little girls. So I'm gonna give it to him so he could try it to get him, you know, to start doing that as well.
But like, think of a video or a post that you can make. Now, whenever you promote a product, people don't care. Simon Sinek, I don't know if you guys know him, but he's a motivational speaker, right? But he says that people don't care what you're selling. They care why you're selling it, okay? So they care, why do you like it? What is it going to do for them, right? That's what you got to be thinking. So like when, you know, Armando, when you just video your kids drinking it and say what it's doing for them and how it's helping them or what need it's filling for you or filling for them, that's going to make people want to try it, right? Like, don't do it in a salesy way. Do it like, you know, guys, like if you're doing your E&E, right? It's like you don't even have to even say what the product is. You see people doing it all the time on their Insta stories or whatever. You know, Jatana Jackson dancing around the kitchen with her, you know, yellow sunshine, right? Her boost of energy in the morning, right? That just creates curiosity, right? And people are going to want to know, what is it that is giving you that boost of energy in the morning, right? And then you can privately tell them about Energize, right? You know, think of like when you're telling your story about the product to people, like whether they're in your challenge groups or whether you're posting about it on your timeline or in your story or whatever, think of why, not what. You know, you don't even have to tell people what it is. Just tell them why you're drinking it, what it's doing for you. You know, that's the most important thing. Because if we can start getting our customers and our team to drink or to try different products, right? That's another way that we could essentially double our volume or triple our volume just by getting our existing members to try different things, you know, that they've probably never tried and that they will end up loving just as much as they love Shakeology, and they'll want to keep using them, right? For example, like how many of us, you know, or our customers may be going to GNC and buying something else, right? Maybe they're buying the what are they called? The BCAA, you know, stuff, which you can get in the Activate vitamins.
It's also in Recover.
And also in Recovery. Good job. Yeah. So tell people that, you know, it's like no point in going to GNC and spending money on creatine when they can just get the recharge or whatever, right? Like, why are they getting, you know, stuff for their digestive, you know, health when we sell digestive health Shakeology boosts that people can get, right? But they don't even know about it because the only thing that we talk about as coaches is challenge pack, right? BOD and Shakeology. That's the only thing that we ever talk about as coaches. But right? But Beachbody has 5,000 other products, right? That, you know, we might ourselves use 1 or 2 of them, but are we talking about it? Are we enticing our challengers to try it? So think about that. And then before I have you guys talk about your things that you want to talk about, I want to think about as a group, how can we get the rest of the team of coaches interested in these products, right? Or maybe we can have some kind of contest. I was thinking, let's say each week in the main Engage group, one of us does a post or a video about a product, right? Like you're going to talk about now, right? Like, so Paul, you said you were going to talk about recovery, right? Or recharge or one of those things, right? So what if you talked about it in the Engage group? And then we said, anybody who, I could say anybody who tries recovery this week or purchases recovery this week or whatever the product of the week is, I will put your name in a hat for a drawing of a prize, and that's something that I can do every single week, and we can highlight a different product every single week or something like that for the month of October, So, that's just an idea of how we can create more excitement on the team and more volume on the team from everyone. Also with our customers, right? Maybe we could run some kind of contest with our challengers, right? Where like anybody who stays on, like in order to help retention, like, anybody who stays on Shakeology until Christmas gets entered into a prize to win something, and that's really up to you as their coach of what they win. Maybe they win, Amazon gift card or maybe a free bag of Shakeology or something like that, So we can think about that. We can talk about that at the end. But let's just go around and share whatever your product is, and you can tell a little bit about it and if you've shared it already, like as with your team or as a post. How did you share it? How did it go over? Did you find anybody that was interested in it? That type of thing. So Carrie, you're at the top of the screen. You want to start?
Sure. I forgot I even took active vitamins back in the day when I first started.
Yep.
That was a long time ago.
And speaking of active vitamins, people, like, I know I've said this before, to people who are on regular Shakeology, you don't even need an activate vitamin because Shakeology's vitamin fortified in the original formula. But just so you guys know, the vegan formula is not vitamin fortified, okay? So if you look at the vitamins in the vegan, it doesn't give you your full 100% daily vitamin levels, okay? It's only the vitamins that you get from the food. So you may only get 35% of vitamin A. So that's why if somebody's on the vegan, they really should be taking the vitamin as well. So just a side note.
I picked the Power Greens.
Okay.
So
what are the Power Greens?
Why?
Tell us what the Power Greens are.
Well, they usually come with the Ultimate Reset, which, that's where you first a lot of times get exposed, obviously. But it was kind of funny that with the Ultimate Reset, you just drink them by themselves, with water, and you want it as small as possible because it tastes nasty. But over that month period of time, and actually, they're not too bad by the end of that month, which is kind of surprising. But
it's because you're starving to death.
Yeah. Anything tastes good, right? But yeah, and I accidentally ordered them instead of the Digestive Boost like a month or two ago. I was gonna try something different, but that backfired, so I had to suck that down. But no, it's just extra. I grew up hating vegetables, so that's a nice way of getting that extra boost of veggies in your diet. And then they just changed it for the matcha the green tea extract. So they changed it up recently. So that helps. They said it could help with the alkalinity of your body to help regulate your hormones, bind to toxins, and decrease toxic levels of metals and stuff like that in your body too. So,
and just in case some aren't aware that they sell Shakeology boosts, right? And there are 3 different ones. One is energy boost, one is digestive health, and the third one is the greens, right? It's an extra shot of the greens. That's
Carrie, what did they change it up to? I'm just curious. I used to drink it, but I haven't for a while, and I have Hashimoto's, so I'm curious to hear, what did they change?
They decreased the celery in it and cucumber, and they added the green tea extract, the matcha powder, more of that. What else? I don't know if they did with the kale and the spinach. I don't know if they decreased the kale, but they changed the formula up a little bit. So,
does it taste better?
No.
Okay.
No, it doesn't change the taste.
I mean, I used to put it in my shake, but
if you put it in your shake, it doesn't taste bad, right?
Well,
yeah,
it didn't taste great.
Yeah.
But okay.
Depends on your shake.
I'll have to look into it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The greens definitely add a little flavor to the shake, but I noticed like the energy one and the digestive one didn't change the flavor.
Not at all.
Yeah.
I mean, I could drink the digestive, like if I had a quick workout and couldn't get my shake in, I could drink the digestive like with the recovery, and that it wouldn't taste a difference.
Yeah.
Because I have to get the digestive in daily.
Oh, good. So is that the one you're talking about?
Digestive, yeah. I drink the digestive. I have it every day, and it's only 28 days worth. So like I scrounge on the last few days because, like I said, I need it every day. I have a couple of different. Well, I have 2 autoimmune issues. One is Hashimoto's, which is a thyroid issue, and then one is a cousin of lupus. But I also had an ulcer, and I also had IBS, and the digestive absolutely helps me with all of that. I actually just went for my physical, bless you, Carrie. I just went for my physical on Monday, a week ago, and my numbers, part of my why is family health history, but my numbers were incredible, and my doctor was like, what are you doing? Like, I just saw you 6 months ago when you were diagnosed with Hashimoto's, and now you're like, your weight has dropped off and everything like that. And I really, truly believe part of this, besides Shakeology, the digestive boost has definitely been a huge help for me. And it just keeps my stomach regulated. It keeps me going. It makes me feel better.
That's awesome. Have you shared that? That's an amazing story.
I shared a little bit on my Facebook page, a little bit. Last week was a really bad week for me. Greg, I sent you a message. It was the anniversary of my dad's death. It was the start of the Jewish holidays, and I had 3 broken toes, and so I kind of fell off the grid last week, but I did share it a little bit. I did put a post up on just my personal page about what my doctor asked me what my secret was, and I had a picture of me in the Shakeology, and I kind of went like this. So I did post a little bit, but I have to get back into it. I mean, I literally fell off the grid for a week. I went live on my fitness page today, and like in my message, I said, sorry, I've been MIA, and kind of explained what was going on. So I have to get back into it, but I just, like, I don't want anybody to feel like I'm selling to them. Do you know what I mean? And it's not a fear, but I still struggle with getting past that where I feel like I'm selling versus telling or sharing.
Yeah. Well, that's why I said you don't even have to say what the product is. Just say, you know, because of this shake or this boost that I added to my shake, that, you know, that it has helped me overcome all these issues. And the doctor was amazed. And you don't even have to say what it is, right? And that just generates curiosity.
Yeah. And I think I posted, and I got a lot of traction, which is funny. Chris Downing started like a Downing University. I don't know if anybody's in it, but he posted a post like to share everything, share about you. And I posted it last week, and I think I'm going to do it for Transformation Thursday or something, or Flashback Friday. I am 5 pounds down from my goal weight. So I'm 5 pounds lower than my goal weight. And the girls will get this. I am 15 pounds away from my driver's license weight.
Wow.
So I know the girls will get that because we all put this like miraculous driver's license weight on there that we all think. I think I was like 16 when I put that driver's license weight on. But I got a lot of traction in there. So I'm thinking I'm going to do something this week on that with a post, either a picture of me from the holidays this past week or something, you know, where I couldn't get into any of my clothes because they were all too big for the holidays. So I had, you know, that fun stuff going on. But something about that to see if I can get any more new traction. And I'm thinking of posting it on different ways on my fitness page, my personal page, and my Instagram.
Yeah. And then if you have like your challengers, right, like, or in our premier group, then just share the product, you know. I mean, that's just, everybody knows Beachbody products, right? And that's perfectly fine to just come right out and, you know, share it, you know, and just say, hey guys, have you thought about this, adding this to your Shakeology or whatever, you know?
Okay.
So, right.
I did do a post on Energize like a long time ago, and I might do it again, where I just had my water bottle and I had liquid gold.
Yeah.
Or my, you know, my pre-workout boost or something like that. And I got some traction on that. So I might do that again.
Yeah, that's a great one. Look at Armando.
As Armando is pouring his liquid gold.
All right. All right. Let's see. Brent, you're next. You're muted. Connie.
There we go. There we go. Yeah, I believe I said I was going to do the Recover drink. And, you know, it's one drink that I really like, especially, you know, because I used to drink the Recovery, and then when they changed it to Recover, I thought I was going to be a little disappointed, but I really haven't been. I really like the Recover as well. I'm still tossed up between the chocolate or the orange. I don't know which one I like better flavor-wise, but I normally end up getting the orange because I got the chocolates Shakeology coming in, so I didn't want 2 chocolate drinks. But I can tell if I work out and I miss a day or two and not take my Recover drink, how my legs or my body is just sore and I can't move with it. I don't know if anybody else has seen that or not. Doing it. No, I haven't posted about that, which I should be.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, definitely.
The one thing, though, I think a lot of people do, and it might catch them, is a lot of people will drink their Shakeology right after a workout, which isn't bad, but the Recover is designed for right afterwards. It's, you know, designed, it's put together, you know, with pomegranate that helps the muscle soreness and their muscles recover quicker. It's got a higher protein in it. And it's just the balance of it really helps out a lot better then right after your workout, grabbing your Shakeology. I'm not saying don't do your Shakeology, but out of the two, I would prefer to do the recover drink because that's what it's designed for.
I sometimes add it into my Shakeology as
Do
a
you?
drink. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I always have that, and then later on in the days when I have my Shakeology for one of my snacks, at work, it just that way I can carry my bottle around at work and drink it and talk to people about it that way.
Mm-hmm.
So, but no, either one works out
Cool.
with the flavors.
All right. Awesome. Thank you. Armando, now that you've got yours all ready to go.
Yeah, I'm more of the Energizer.
Who drinks Energizer at 9:30 at night?
Well, I'm trying that virtual fitness class with a friend of mine and see how it goes. So I gotta get ready. I'm gonna do the first workout of a week of hard labor. So
Now?
after our call, so within like 20 minutes, I'm gonna start drinking it so it could kick in by the time I have to start. But this is my go-to in the morning. I like to do my workouts in the morning. Most of the time, my workouts with Shanti, which you guys know, Shanti is crazy. But it was scary in the beginning because I was used to the E&E, and it was fine. But when I started with Energize, I get the tingle. I don't know if you guys get that, like the numb tingle. That's when I know it's kicking in. As you can see, I think it was last week. I couldn't even type. I'm just everywhere. If I could walk on the walls and the ceiling, that's what Energize does to me. So I try to put it out there when I post, what I'm drinking, or even before my workout. I take a picture of this and I'll let them know that something's about to happen to see if I could get some question. What is that? Why are you drinking it? But I don't get any interaction yet. But maybe if I do it more consistent, they'll start seeing and then get that curiosity up and start asking. But I've tried the boost. It's okay. It does change the flavor on the green ones, for the greens. And I tried the performance line, which they work. It's just, to me, it's just too much to do it every single day. But when I do anything hard, like a week of hard labor, I really go after the recover afterwards. Then I hardly do any of the recharge. I think the recharge, that's the pink one, right? Or the red one? Label?
I
The
don't
one
know.
you drink at nighttime? It's one of them.
Purple.
Yeah. So
recharge. Recharge is awful unless they've changed it.
you have to drink it like this and quick.
I haven't even finished my first. I haven't even.
I mean,
finished
it works. It works because I was doing it when I did. I think it was Body Beast, and I was sore. So the second month I drank it, and maybe it was because my body was used to it. But even second month of Body Beast is still tough. But I wasn't feeling any sore as much as I was when I wasn't drinking the recharge. But I couldn't handle that. It's like drinking cement or something. So yeah, for me, Energizer will be something. What I'm doing, to anybody that purchases a challenge pack from me, and then follow up with them before your 30 days, so that way they could get their following Shakeology at a discount. If they sign up, I send them either hydrate for the girls, because some of the girls I know they can't have too much caffeine. And for the guys, I send them the sample little packets of Energize. So that way they get the feel of it, because once they get hooked and they see what's going on, I'm pretty sure they're going to start adding that to their shopping cart. So that's my plan for the rest of the year and in the future, is to anybody that whoever signs up as a customer or as a coach, I'll send them one of those little packets, or even the performance line samples, which they're not that expensive, and then that way they get the feel of it too.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah, and like a letter, thank you for trusting in me and joining my team, and their little prize, whatever. So
yeah, that's great. And then like we talked about, like definitely like you guys with little kids, like Carrie, I know you have kids, right? And Armando and Jody, just definitely take like a video of them, drinking and talking about the daily sunshine, because I know there's so many moms that are killing it with daily sunshine now, just by, them videoing their kids, and posting a video. Like it's an awesome ad, with the kids that love the daily sunshine now, right? And you could talk about how it's so much better than whatever else they're drinking, or eating, So, Tom, I know you got kids, right?
Yeah, if they prefer Shakeology.
Oh yeah,
They do.
yeah. They're older though, right?
Yeah, they're teenagers, so.
Hey, if what I did to mine is they like the daily sunshine, so now it keeps them away from my Chicago, because normally they'll take mine. So
Good strategy.
That's good. All right, Tom, you want to go ahead?
Well, I was going to talk about Energize, but you guys kind of touched on that already. But
He stole your thunder.
yeah, he did. But Recharge, why? I don't understand. I like Recharge. How come you guys think it's so horrible?
It's the consistency. That's the problem.
yeah, how thick it is. It's just like it's even hard to even mix it. I don't know.
And it's got lumps in it,
Yeah.
It never dissolves.
I throw it in the blender before I go to bed.
And then it frothes up, it gets all frothy, and I don't like that either.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I love the performance line, so every time I recover and Recharge, I like it. I mean, I do put it. I throw it. I got a Vitamix, so it mixes everything very well.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, though, the Energize, I mean, it does wonders for me. I know you already talked about it, but I work some crazy hours, and getting up in the morning and sometimes hitting the gym, and you get that tingly feeling, like you said, Amanda. It's amazing. And I was using C4, and a lot of people I know are using C4, so I'm trying to convert them from C4 into to use Energize. But it's a lot better. I've obviously tried both.
And maybe that's a post that you could make. It's like, hey, I used to use C4, and obviously it doesn't have all the healthy ingredients that Energize has, and you could make that post, and you'd probably have a lot of people that could relate to it.
Yep, true.
Have you been able to post or talk to anybody successfully about the performance line and get them to try it?
Just one.
Just
one?
I
post all. No, I mean I post all the time. About the performance line, but I've got one conversation going, basically with someone who was saying about asked about an energizing a product, and people.
What about at your fit club? That you run. I would bring a different product.
Oh yeah, no, there. I got everybody using the Hydrate. I got everybody using C4. It's working there.
Okay. Yeah, I would bring one, Energize one time for them to try, and Hydrate another time, and Recovery, whatever.
Yeah, that's working well. I mean, the Fit Club, that's perfect.
Okay, awesome. So, all right, John, you're up.
All right, so I use Recharge. I like it, but my complaints are very similar to everyone else's. Like, as far as the mix is terrible. I wish I could get around that, because no matter what how I try and mix it, I can't get around, like what you're saying, as far as those little, it tastes like little cake balls, but obviously they're not as good as cake. But I like it because it does make me feel better. I have advertised it, but just in post. I was actually planning a live, because I've been sore lately, so it's easier for me to convey that message, because it's what's really going on right now. I'll be 41 next month, so it's something I've been talking about as far as, needing help and age and working out like I do. So I do Energize as well. don't really need the Energize to get me going. Like I get up, I do my workouts, I run, but I think I do it just to try it. Like this is my second round of doing the Energize. And I actually prefer, I've done the Boost in the past. I prefer the Boost because a lot of times I get to work and I have these meetings and I need the Boost to keep me up versus the Energize. So for me, I ordered Energize again to give it a try because everyone kept talking about it, but I like the Boost.
So do you use the Boost every day?
When I had it, this time I ordered Energize. So I just ordered Recharge because I've been feeling sore and everybody's been talking about, I wanted to order Energize because everyone's on this kick of needing energy and in the Spark. Like that's like one of my main competitors around here. So I was trying to get a comparison between the two to actually talk about it. Spark's definitely cheaper, so it's hard to compete with on that level, but that's why I wanted to get the Energize so I could advertise it more.
Yeah. That's great. Also, the performance line is, what is it? It's endorsed by Ironman, right? So
all but the Energize.
Really? Why?
Yeah.
Why not the Energize?
I don't know. That's the only one. So 4 of the 5 are endorsed.
Okay, so I guess they must have had a previous contract with some other competitor
Yeah,
to Energize.
Now has that been a year that's been Ironman? Roughly?
Probably.
That's what it said initially. I haven't checked an update, but that was when they very first announced it. They said, hey, you can talk about this being endorsed by Ironman, but it said at the time Energize was not.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm gonna do a couple lives, and then I've been hosting a run club lately, so I've been doing my Energize before that. So I actually have a run club tomorrow, so I'll do a live Energize before that.
Hydrate would be good for runners too, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I was actually just reading up on Hydrate because I bought the sample pack when it first came out and tried everything, but it would be very good for runners. So
Hydrate gives you all the electrolytes without all the sugar of Gatorade and stuff like that. So I like to, on my long bike rides, I like to use Hydrate. So I do that.
Okay, great. Yeah, I'll look at Hydrate next.
Cool. All right. Tara, I'm not sure if you've had a chance to try any of the other products yet. No?
No, not yet. So I have Energize, and what's the 2-pack that comes together? Is it Energize and Recover?
Yeah, Recover. Yeah.
Yeah, that's on the way right now, but I haven't gotten to try it yet.
Okay, awesome. Now you have all these great ideas of things you got to try, right?
Yeah, for sure, definitely.
All right, cool. Joe, what about you? You're muted.
There we go.
Yep.
You know what? I've kind of stayed away from like the Energize and the Recovery and stuff like that because I know they can kind of make you feel kind of goofy sometimes, but for some people. But I think once I get my wife signed up, I will be probably getting the Recover and one of those challenge packs in there. But I'm a big fan myself of the Activate vitamins, honestly, because I find when I'm taking them regularly, it just boosts my energy throughout the day. Because I'm doing a lot of different jobs throughout the week.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to keep my energy up, and between that and the Shakeology, just for me, works really well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't been doing the vitamins, but that's one thing that I have on my list that I want to start getting and start promoting. Especially for for us that are drinking the vegan, it's very important.
Yeah.
So awesome. Jody, you're up.
Okay, I haven't actually tried this product yet, but seeing as how you gave us homework today, I thought I would check it out.
Okay.
So I found the Hydrate, and I just started the keto or the low carb, high fat diet, and they talk about in there to keep, especially to get you through keto flu and keep you feeling good. You want to make sure that your electrolytes are always replenished and you're hydrated. Which in that book, even that you recommended, there's a good product called Ultima, but I think Hydrate would be a really good competitor to that, and probably comparable in price too. So I've got a few gals who are starting the diet with me. So I think this would be a good one to help them get through the keto flu, but also just stay energized and keep their electrolytes balanced.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Also, have any of you ladies used the Derm Exclusive line, the face creams? No?
No.
Okay. So that's something definitely to look into, because I know that there are a lot of girls, right, and top coaches who love the Derm Exclusive line. So instead of buying your face cream from Mary Kay or wherever, you can get it from Beachbody as Derm Exclusive. So they have a lot of great stuff, or men for your wives or whatever, definitely check that out. Especially if you have like a spouse that you want to keep active, you don't have to order, a supplement. You can order Derm Exclusive, right, through your spouse, and that could keep them active. So, and it could be for your wife or for yourself, whatever. So, Paul, you're up. You're muted.
All right, now I'm unmuted.
All right.
So I was moving towards the recharge too, because I actually have used that. Not too keen of the soap effect after you've made it, and I've got a Vitamix too, but I don't really use it for that stuff because it's late at night. Don't really feel like cleaning it so much. I just dump it into a shaker, drink the little cake balls, and run some extra water in there and shake it up, and then drink the foam.
Yeah.
Take that, then you go to bed. And the reason being is I use it when I do the Body Beast, and I use it when I do the Body Beast because of the two aspects of it. It's got the BCAAs, your branched chain amino acids, which are going to help you with the soreness and to stop the soreness, and it's also got that slow release protein, because honestly your muscles are building up overnight. So if you're going to do something like Body Beast and you're trying to make some more muscles or whatnot, having that protein available to you at nighttime is a kind of a key element of that. So that's a big deal when you're following that program, if those are the goals you're trying to get from it. So
awesome. And have you made any posts about it?
No, actually I have not really.
All right. Well, everybody's got their homework, right? Think of a good post, a good story that you can tell, and do it. And then, like my original discussion, like, would you guys be willing to make a post in our Engage group if I set up a schedule for October, where we can highlight different products and get the rest of the team on board? Does that sound good?
Yes.
And then I can run some kind of drawing or contest to make it fun for coaches to try different things. Because like a lot of us here, we haven't all tried, all the different boosts, and a lot of us haven't tried all the different performance lines or Derm Exclusives or stuff like that. So as coaches, we should at least try all the different products, right? Because then we can recommend them to our customers and, our coaches and our teams and stuff like that. That could also help us increase volume, right, from our customers and our coaches. And obviously it's just good for us as coaches to do that. So I think it'll be great for us personally and great for our team. So let's do that. I'll work up a schedule and we'll do it in October. All right.
Sounds good. Y'all are muted. It's discussion time.
They're already done their
I see
discussion.
lots of talking and like no word.
I'm on the call. Hold on. Hold on.
Does anybody have anything else they want to add?
No.
Very good.
So you wanna do like once a month, maybe like on a Wednesday? I could see on our schedule. I could see what like topic doesn't really connect with people. But there's a couple of topic in our group that repeats throughout the week.
Yeah.
On
No, Armando.
Wednesdays, Armando, on Wednesdays, I'm sorry, Greg. On Wednesdays, when I do my live posts on my fitness page, I call it Words of Wisdom Wednesday. And we could do a Words of Wisdom Wednesday with a product that you choose.
Yeah, let's do like in the Premier group. Let's, like I said, let's do once a week, and it could be Wednesday, whatever. And let's do like the family. Let's do the performance line, right? Like the first Wednesday and the second Wednesday, let's do the boosts line, and we'll just make a post about the boosts, right? And then the next week we could do
Daily Sunshine.
Daily Sunshine, and then pick one more for the final week or whatever. Derm exclusive or Activate. Maybe Activate would be good.
Okay, Activate.
I have not taken.
And that's a good idea you said, Greg. For those that are drinking vegan, it's a good idea because they probably don't know about the vegan not having enough vitamins, and using Activate really, fills in the gap.
Yeah. Right.
And then the fifth one will be the Derm exclusive, which we could just wing it on the following month.
Yeah, or
I'll try to fit it in there. I mean,
or we don't have a fifth one, whatever. But yeah that's fine.
All right, I'll set that up, and then I'll update the chat to let everybody know for next month that there is a new topic in our schedule.
All right, and then I'll put together something that we'll do in the Engage group, right? And you can help us post there. So I'll pick some of you to help.
Dun dun dun. All righty.
All right, thanks, guys.
All right.